In today session, we are going to discuss like how we can integrate with the database, especially MySQL database by using MuleSoft. Okay. So first of all, we'll ready this database in our system. Nothing but first we need to install this database, MySQL database. And after that, we will connect this database from the MuleSoft. How we are going to connect this database from the MuleSoft, we are going to see in our today's session. Okay. So let's download this MySQL server first. How you can download? Just observe very carefully. So better, I think, if you're downloading in your system, that is very useful actually. So anyway, I'll tell you the way how you can download. Simply like search like MySQL download. That's it. Click on this MySQL installer 8.0.28. Just click on this link, then it will go to one site. Okay. So there you can see. So this is the MSI installer Windows, but it has like it's a community version, web community version. It's a normal version. Okay, so you need to download this version. So normal version. You should not download web version. Okay, simply you can download this normal version. So this MySQL will install in your local system. So that's why. So you need to consider this is like 430 MB, almost 435 MB. So it is only 2.3 MB. So we should not download this one. Okay, we should download only this one. Simply click on download button. It will take you in a download page. Just click on no thanks, just start my download. Okay, just click on this link. Okay, I don't want to log in into this Oracle site. Simply I want to download. So MySQL also even coming under Oracle Corporation. Okay. So just no thanks, just start my download. Then it will start the downloading. Here you can see 436 MB it is. So it is started downloading. Okay. Even you can also start your downloading in the same manner. Once you download your application, okay. So then I'll share this link anyway for you. So directly you can click on this link and it will open this page and click on this no thanks, just start my download. It will download MySQL server for you. Okay. Yeah. So once you download your application, it will download in this way. I'll show you how it will download. So it will take some bit time actually to download all these things. Okay. If you see, already I have downloaded in MuleSoft softwares. Here you can see already I have downloaded MySQL, right? So where is that? I think it is not here. Let's check in another. Let's see in downloads. Yeah, this is you have to download. Okay. Yeah, sorry, it is the web community version. We should not download this version. Okay, should download normal version. Yeah, this one you should download. Okay, MySQL install community, just community version, not web community version. Okay, so here you can see this is 400 MB almost. Okay, so just double click on this, so it will start installation for you. Just click on, it will ask for the administration permission. Just click on yes, so then it will start installation of your system. Okay, it will install. Okay, already I have installed, right? I think it may not show for me. You can click just next. Sometimes it will ask for the execute also. You have to click on the execute button also. Then it will execute everything. Okay, here already everything is installed properly in my system. If I want to reconfigure, here I can show you reconfigure. Okay, just click on next. Okay, here some already have given some password. Okay, check something. Yeah, next. So in this way it will ask actually execute button. If you click on this execute, it will execute all the steps. In this way it will execute all the steps. Just click on finish button. In this way, you have to install your MySQL software. Okay. So already I have installed, right? So that's why it is done very quickly for me. But for you, it will take more time. Okay. Just be patient. So you have to execute multiple scripts. Actually, you have to execute multiple scripts. Once you done all these things, MySQL server will download in your system. Okay, sorry, MySQL server will install in your local system. Okay, in this way you have to install MySQL server. But here you have to understand one thing. Okay, so why if it is asking for any password, you need to set your password while installing time only. Okay, you must give the password is like root. Okay, you should not give any other things. You can give, even though you can give, but it is not recommendable. Why? Because sometimes you may forget password also. It is very difficult for you. Even if you want to reset password, it is very difficult for you. That's why I'm suggesting we have one universal password for the MySQL. What is that? That is called like root. Okay, username also you can consider as a root. Okay, I'll open Notepad so then I can type for you. Okay, so MySQL server you have to install. Just community version you have to install. Okay, don't install web community version. And next username should be root. Okay, password also should be root only. Okay, and the default part will be default port will be 3306. Port default port will be 3306 for the MySQL. And the host is like always local host only. Why? Because you are downloading locally, right? You are installing locally, so it will consider our host is like local host. This way you can set all your details. Okay, if you want I will share the all the video like installation video after this session. I'll share, no problem. You can go through that video and you can install by following that video as well. Okay, this is only just I'm showing. Okay, so now I'll place all these details here. Okay. Yeah, in this way, first of all, you have to install your MySQL. So how you can confirm your MySQL is installed properly or not in your system? So for that, you have to check in the search box. Okay. So in the search box, you have to type like MySQL. So then if MySQL is installed in your system properly, it will show all these things: MySQL Workbench, MySQL Shell, MySQL Install Community, and MySQL 8.0 command line client. Okay. So you can go with the UI also. Like we have directly, it will show some kind of a UI. UI part means, for example, it will show directly tables in a graphical view, so you can directly edit, create the table and edit. So that is very simple actually, but you will not learn much more things by using this workbench. Okay, so if you use command line, so everything you have to type the commands to create the table, to insert the data, to create the database, everything you have to type the commands. So then you will get more knowledge, you will get more grip on the commands. So that's why I'll choose command line only always. Okay, so just click on this MySQL command line. You can click on open also. It will open command line for you. So here directly it is asking enter password. So I no need to remember always. Why? Because I'm using universal password is like root. Simply I can type root and click on enter. So then it will start your MySQL server. So let's see. Just give me a second. Yeah. Okay. So in this way your MySQL server will open if you installed properly. Otherwise this window will not open. Sometimes it will, this will, like this window will open and close directly. Okay, it will be not stable. So if you install MySQL properly, so it will be stay here. Okay, so once you open this MySQL, you have to type the commands. What the commands you have to type, I'll explain each and everything. Okay, first of all, we need to check the databases. Check the existing databases. So first of all, we need to check like whether is there any default database is there or not. Okay, so for that you need to write the command like show databases. Okay, show databases, you need to write the command. Once you check this databases, if you want to choose one of the database, you can choose. Otherwise, if you want to create a new database also, you can create. Two things you can do. Okay, first we'll execute this command. Okay, show databases. So here, show databases, it will show all the existing database. In this here, even you can see some databases created by me as well. Okay, this sample db, test db, test db2, these all are created by me. Here you can see world, sys, and some kind of a performance schema. These all are created by defaultly. Okay, so I haven't created all these things. Give me a second. One second. Yeah, sorry guys, some urgent call came. Okay, anyway, like you can see here, some of the default database are available, some of the I have created ones. Okay, so here you can see all the databases. So in this database, if you want to choose particular database also, you can choose. Otherwise, you can create a new database also. First of all, just I'll show you like how we can create the new database. Okay, first to create the new database. Okay, I'll tell you one shortcut to write all these queries. So just simply search like something W3 schools. Okay, so W3 schools, some kind of a site is there. So by using this site, you can easily learn all the technologies freely, free of cost. Okay. So here you can see multiple languages you can learn freely. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, any language you can learn freely. Okay. Simply click on SQL and here it will open all these things. So here you can see all the commands are available left side. Okay. So for example, if you want to create a database, how you can create the database? For that here you can see SQL database, create DB, drop DB, nothing but if you want to create a new DB, you can use this command. Okay, if you click on this create DB, here it will show the command, how you can write the command also. First create database, here whatever you want to create the database, that database name you have to give here. For example, in this way, if I want to create test DB, okay, test DB I can create in this way. Okay, so create database test DB, create database sample DB, create database, any kind of DB you can create. Okay, let's execute this query. I'll copy this, just I'll go to here command line, I'll right click, otherwise control V, some what happened, control V, no, it is not working. So directly manually type, you can type manually. Okay, otherwise shift insert is also fine, shift insert. Okay, what happened, it is not copying properly. Okay, I'll copy anyway. Did it copy or not? Yeah, copied, right? Okay, I'll go to here, shift insert. Okay, so your query will paste here and just click on enter button. Okay, already tested DB is there, right? So it will not create, already is there, right? Duplicate will happen, so that's why it will not create. So this time I want to create a new one. Already test DB is there, test DB2 also is there. I want to create a new DB like test DB3. Okay, test DB3 I want to create. Just click on enter and let's see. Okay, database is created. So how you can check whether this database is created properly or not? You can check. You can check like here again you have to type this command like show databases. Show databases. Okay. Now you can see here my test DB3 also created. In this way you can create a new DB, and if you want to select any existing DB also you can select. How you can select existing DB? By using use command. Okay, so use, if you want to select this test DB, you can select like this test DB, semicolon, enter. Now you can see this message like database changed. So by seeing this message you can understand like currently I'm pointing this test database. Okay, test DB. Now first, okay, let me explain. Before this I want to explain the database structure also. Just assume this is the database. Okay, this is the MySQL database, this is the DB, this is the DB. Inside DB, okay, so what is our DB name first? What is our DB? Test DB. Okay, test DB is my DB name. Sorry, test DB3 just now created, but I have choose test DB. Inside DB we have multiple tables. Okay, here you can see multiple tables we have. So inside DB we have multiple tables. Table means so we have different tables like for example, if I want to store employee related details like employee salary, employee name, employee company details, if I want to store, I need to store into the employee table. Okay, employee table. In the same way, if I want to store the student details, so what are the student details? Like students means student have student ID, student name, and student marks, student grade. So that kind of details I want to store. If I want to store, I can store into the student table. Okay, student table, employee table, some kind of a customer table. Like for example, if you take any, if you want to log in any Flipkart application, customer will store his details, right? So that details, if you want to store, you can store into the customer table. In this way, first you need to create the tables. Inside table, you have to create the data. Like for example, if you want to insert the employee details inside table, how you can insert? By using row and columns. Okay, these are called rows. Okay, horizontal lines you can consider as a rows, and vertical lines you can consider as a vertical lines you can consider as a columns. Okay, vertical lines you can consider as a columns. Here I can see. Okay, so in columns you have to write the column names. What are the column names available? EMP something, EID, nothing but employee ID, employee name. Okay, so name, otherwise employee address or salary. In this way we have employee column names. Inside column names you have to fill the details. Okay, this is the something kind of employee ID 101, 102, and name like Sai and Shiva, and some kind of a, okay, Shiva salary will be something some kind of a 50K, and here you can store some other details like 70K, like that. In this way you can store all the employee details. In the same way you can store the student details also, like student name, student ID, student name, student address, student marks. In this way you can store customer also. You can store your particular details into the tables inside database by using the tables. So for that you need to create the table. How you can create the table? So that is also very simple. So you can go to the W3 school site. There you can see. So here you can see different queries. Okay, where are that queries? Yeah, here you can see create DB, right? After creating DB, so there is a two queries actually. If you want to delete the DB, unnecessary DBs, you can delete. Okay. If you want to create a table, first you need to create the DB and you need to select that DB. After that, inside DB, you can create the table. Okay. Let's see. Here also see you can, first you have to create the DB and you have to select the DB. Why? Because there is a lot of DBs are available, right? So in that particular DB I need to select, and inside the DB I need to create the table, employee table. Okay, create DB already done, right? So then I'll create the table. Okay, how can I create the table? So first here I have created the DB. So test DB I have created, but I have choose test DB only. But I don't want to select this one. I want to select test DB3 as well. How can I select? Simply use test DB3. Okay, test DB3. So database change. Now I'm pointing to the test DB3 database. Inside database, is there any tables or not? I need to check. Okay, so for example, if I want to check inside this database tables, how can I check? That is also very simple. Show tables. Okay, show tables. So empty set. Empty set means as of now I don't have any tables. Why? Because I haven't created any tables, right? Once I create the table, then only the tables will show here. Let's see how you can create the table name. Okay, that is also very simple. So for that, okay, for that here I'll go. Here I'm using some command like insert. Okay, where is the insert? Yeah, here you can see SQL insert, right? So by clicking on this insert into, here you can see insert query. Insert customers, something is there, right? Sorry, not insert. So first what we have to do, we have to create the table, right? So where is the create table query? Here you can see create table query. First, if you want to insert the details, first you have to create the table, right? Without table, where you can store your details, right? First, directly you should not go with the insert. First, you have to create the table. Inside table, you have to insert the data. Okay. So there is an order. So first, you have to create the database and select the database. Okay, select the database. So for that you have to use like use something test db3. So create database. Okay, create database. Here you can see create db3 and show databases. Okay, these all are the commands one by one. I'll write. So once you select the db, then if you want to check the existing table inside db, okay, want to check the existing table inside database, what you have to write? Show tables. So once you check the tables, if you have tables, you can directly utilize the tables. Okay, if you don't have tables, you have to create the table. Okay, create the tables. Create the table. Okay, so create the table. How you can create the table? So directly go to the here. So just click on create table. So here it will show you like create table query. This is the create table query. Create table query. Directly I'll copy this query and I will paste into the command line. How can I paste? Shift insert again, right? Shift insert. Why it is not copying? Sorry, shift insert, right? Yeah, shift insert. So in this way the query will paste. Click on enter. So query okay, nothing but this query we don't have any errors. 0 row affected, nothing but if I have any errors, so then it will show like that how many rows are affected, like that it will show. Presently I don't have any errors, right? So that's why it is showing like 0 row affected. So now previously if I entered this command like show tables, it is showing like empty set, right? Now I have created the table. Let's see if I execute the same query, what will happen, we'll see. Okay, show tables. Okay, now you can see tables in database 3 testdb3. We have persons table. Why? Because just now I have created create table persons. Inside persons table I have created some columns. Okay, these all are the columns you can consider. Person ID, last name, first name, address, city. These all are the some kind of a we can consider as a columns. Okay, these are the column names. Here even you can check this one also. I will show you here very clearly. Create the table. This is the query. Okay, create table persons. This is the column name. This is the column type. We can call it as a data type also. So person ID always it will be a integer. Integer nothing but numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3 like that. We have to insert your person ID as a integers. And last name, first name would be like varchar. What is the meaning of varchar? So we can call it as a strings. Okay, nothing but simple words. Like last name will be like kind of a Samunuri, some other surnames are available, right? So we can consider that as a last name. For example, if you take my name Niranjan Raju, right? So Raju is the last name and Niranjan is the first name. So in that way, in the varchar, you can store the words, names, place names, or any city names. You can store anything. Varchar means you can store any kind of a strings. Even address also you can store in the varchar, like Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore. You can store any kind of address in a varchar. City also. Okay. In this way, you have to create a one table, person table. Even if you want to create a customer table also you can create. How you can create? By using same command, I'll create a customer table. Okay, So create a table. So customers, right? So let's see. I'll take some column names also. I need column names also, right? If I want to create the table, so table name is there, customers. But what about column names? I need column names, right? Customer ID or some customer name, some kind of column names, right? So I'll take that. I'll take the help from the insert query. In the insert query, I can capture all the column names. Okay, these are the column names I can consider. Okay. Using this column names, I can prepare the query. Okay. Okay. So first of all, I want to create a customer name. Okay, customer name. So here, Control C, Control V. Customer name always it will be a varchar, right? So I can copy this varchar and I can paste here. Customer name will be varchar. Next, contact name. Okay, Control C, contact name. Contact name also will be a varchar. After that, I'll remove this. I don't want this. Okay, address is there. Okay, address is there. City also is there. So remaining thing postal code, right? So postal code I'll see, comma postal code. So postal code varchar. Same way I have country also. Again varchar. The last one we should not use comma. Okay. So in this way I want to delete this. Okay. Now you can see create table customers. Okay. See missed actually. Okay.
I think for postal code, I think integer.
Postal code. Okay. Yeah. Good observation. So we can consider postal code as an integer. That's fine. NT. Okay. Postal code integer, city, address, contact name, customer name, country, anything you can consider. Okay. So all these things you can consider as a varchar. Only postal code should be an integer. Postal code will be like kind of a we can see our pin code, right? So 521401 something 5 lakhs 45. Some we have different kind of postal codes. So that should be a integer, right? So you can consider as an integer. So now your query is ready. Create table customers. Inside customer, you have to create these columns. Okay, customer name, contact name, address, and also like city, postal code, country. Okay, let's see. I'll copy this and go to the MySQL command line. Shift to insert again. Okay, enter. Query okay, 0 affected. So in the same DB, test DB3 only. Now I have created a customers table also. Now let's see, I want to execute show tables query. Okay, show tables query. Previously it is showing only one table, right? So let's see how many tables available at this moment. Show tables. Column enter. Now you can see customers table I have, persons table I have. Okay, if you want to insert my customer data, I can insert into the customers table. If I want to insert persons data, I can insert persons data into the persons table. So how can I insert the customer details into the customers table? So for that you need to execute the insert query. Go to the insert query. This is the insert query. So in the insert query, yeah, this is the query. Directly you can copy this entire query and you can paste here. Okay, into the okay, this is the create table query, and next you need to insert the details, right? Insert data into DB. Let's see. Insert into customers. So these all are the column names you can see. So these column according to these column names, here you need to insert the values. Okay. So these all are the column names. Here for this customer, you have to insert the value is like cardinal. Okay. So contact name is like Tom B. Erickson. and some kind of address. These are the some kind of US address. Okay, Skagen and Stavanger, so Norway. So his postal code he is given in a double quotes, nothing but they are considering in a string, nothing but varchar. But as of now we have mentioned like integer, right? So you should remove this double quotes. If you want to mention any kind of a strings, you have to mention a single quotes, nothing but varchars you have to mention in a single quotes. If you don't have any varchars, nothing but integer, directly you can mention. Okay, for example, so we can take our Indian names and everything, right? So we'll take that. So especially I'll take my name as of now. So this is the customer name, right? So I'll take the customer name. Okay, so contact name also same for me. You can contact me. So otherwise I can give like customer name is like Niranjan Raju, but you can contact me with Niranjan, simple. My contact name and my address. I want to give my address. Address is like I can give kind of a kind of, as of now I'm living in Telangana, right? So I can give Telangana TS and city will be Hyderabad, right? HYD, and postal code will be 4 lakh 45 as of Madhapur, right? So 4 lakh 45. So my country India, obviously. So my I have insert for all this column I have inserted the values here. So if it is varchar I'll insert in a single quotes. If it is the integer, so I'll write the number. So I'll copy this query here, shift insert again. Yeah, automatically it is executed. Query okay, one row affected. Nothing but these details I could insert into this customers table. How can I check whether these details inserted into this table or not? So for that again you need to execute one more query. What is that query? What happened? So here you can see select the customer details from table. You can select the customer details from the table. So for that you need to execute one command like select star from customers. Semicolon. So what is the meaning of stars? It will give all the columns details. Okay, all the rows details. Whatever you have rows. For example, if I inserted 20 customer details, it will give all the 20 customer details for you if you execute with star. Okay. So let's see how you can execute this command. So first of all, directly I'll copy from here. Even in the site also you can check. Okay. So first you insert your data, right? After that you want to select the data. So for that you need to execute this select command. Go to select command. Here you can see select star from table name you have to give. Okay, what is our table name? Customers, right? Select star from customers. If you give like select star from customers, it will give all the customer details. And if you want to fetch particular column details, okay, already I have told you, right? If you give star means it will give all the columns details like nothing but customer name, city, address, pin code, all the details, all the column details it will give by default. But if you want to fetch specific only customer name details and city details, if you want to fetch, you can give the column names here. Okay, that way you can fetch only specific column details also. Otherwise if you want to get all the column details, all the row details, you can simply place star. Okay, so in that way you can execute the query. So as of now I'll place like select star from customers. Okay, select star from customers, control C. We'll go to the command prompt, shift insert, enter. Now you can see I have my details, customer name, contact name, address in this way. Okay, so here if I want to insert one more details, how can I insert? Simply I can edit this query like some kind of it. So here I'll give Ram as a contact and TS. Otherwise, instead of TS, you can give some kind of a TN also, Tamil Nadu and Chennai. And this is some kind of a different, it will be different, right? Some kind of, you can consider this one. And country is same. So in this way, I want to insert one more customer details. Okay. So shift insert again. Enter. Query okay, one row effect. Now let's execute the same command. Select star from customers. Okay. Up arrow, down arrow, you can check for the previous queries. Whatever you have written in the command line, you can check by using up arrow or down arrow. Okay. No need to write every time. Here you can see customer names. Two customers names are available. Two contact names are available. And address, city, two cities are available. And also like two postal codes and country. So in this way, okay, in this way, you can insert multiple customer details. Okay. So even though if you want to update particular customer details also you can update. How you can update? So for that you need to execute this set command. Okay. So here you can see, where is that update command? Okay. Here you can see create the table, insert only, insert into. After that you can execute update command. Okay. So for example, if you want to update particular details, you have to update in this way. Okay, I'll go to the notepad. Okay, this is for selecting, right? To update a particular customer. What is the query? To update a particular customer, update customers. You have to give the table name, set. If you want to update contact name, okay, you can update. Okay, what is my contact name? So for example, I want to update my contact name. So based on customer name, okay, based on customer name, I want to update contact name. Okay, I'll explain this thing. Okay, what is the customer name? Customer name is like Ramakrishna Raju is the customer name. For the Ramakrishna Raju, okay, in single quotes you have to give. Yeah, here you can see for the Ramakrishna Raju, customer name equal where customer name equal to Ramakrishna Raju, I want to update the city details and contact details. I want to update the Ramakrishna Raju contact details and city details based on his customer name. Okay, if I want to update, I need to take one name and I can update based on that name. I can update remaining details. Okay, even you can update based on city also, you can update based on address also, you can update anything you can use. But so while you select, if you select the unique name, that is very helpful to you to update the remaining things. Okay, so for example, here I'm updating based on customer name, remaining all details. Contact details, previously I have given Ram, right? I don't want to give Ram. Actually, I want to give Ramakrishna. So here I want to update in this way. So in the table also you can check what is the contact name, Ram, right? I want to update Ram is like Ramakrishna. Okay. So recently he shifted to from Chennai to he shifted Hyderabad. Okay. So Hyderabad or something Bangalore. He shifted to Bangalore. Okay. So I want to change the city name as well. Now city name, if we change the city name, definitely I need to change the address also, right? So here if you want to change the address, again it will take the one more comma, address equal to, address will be Bangalore means Karnataka, right? So Karnataka. Okay. In this way, I need to update all the details. I'll copy this query paste here. Shift insert. Warning one. Warning is what is that warning? Row mismatched. Okay. Row mismatched. What is the row mismatched? Name, city. I'll keep all these things in a single line. Let's say I'll keep all these things in a single line. Yeah, city address. One second, I'll try. Oh, something is there, I think. Somewhere we have done some changes. What happened? This is guys. Correct only, right? Everything. It's look like. Did we done any mistakes? Customer soul name, table name. Okay, update customer set. Contact name is there, right? Contact name. Yeah, obviously. So contact name Ramakrishna I'm giving. City. Sorry.
Postal code.
Can you use postal code? Sorry.
After city,
After
address city, postal code country.
you need to give all the things or what you are saying? Think not required, I guess. I think it is not required. All the things you need to give.
Customer name is not same here, sir. Ramakrishna Raju.
Sorry.
Here we have given Ramakrishna.
Yes.
Here Ramakrishna Raju.
That is obviously customer name, right?
Okay.
Contact name is Ram.
Okay.
So Ram, I want to update as a Ramakrishna.
Okay.
So here it is checking this one. So the thing is fine. Let's see. Okay, let's see based on postal code. We'll see. Based on postal code, we'll see. Where postal code equal to. Let's see. It will come out. Something wrong. Okay, at least I want to insert only one. I want to update only one thing. We'll see remaining thing later. Okay, to update only one thing. Contact name. Okay, so we'll see tomorrow. Okay, I'm like I have my meeting time. Already my meeting is started. We'll see these two things tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.